Yes.
Taylor.
Aye.
Rowley.
Aye. Very good. All right. In the flavor of that, let us look towards the approval of the United Auto Workers number 1135 2024 through 2027 contract approval, please.
Make a motion to approve the UAW Unit 1135 contract for 24 through 27.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Sharon, may we roll call vote, please?
Wardinski.
Yes.
Bublitz.
Yes.
Jaworski.
Yes.
Taylor.
Aye.
LaPlante.
Yes.
Cook. Yes. Rowley.
Aye. All right. Happy firefighters. We're next going to be looking for the approval of $301.30 credit to the account for Bay Harbor Marina for late fees. Madam Treasurer, if you don't mind.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the 301.30 credit to the account for Bay Harbor Marina for late fees.
Support.
Just a similar request like we've gotten before. This customer has never been late, never had any waivers before. They had somebody leave their office suddenly, and so when the next person was trying to pick up the pieces, this is one of the bills that fell through the cracks. So they've requested, we have in our policy that you can request a one-time waiver per address. If something happened in the future, this would be it if we approved it. So just that's the information.
Any further discussion? Ms. Sharon, we're spending $301.30. May we have a roll call vote, please?
Bublitz.
Yes.
Jaworski. Yes. Taylor.
Aye.
LaPlante.
Yes.
Cook. Yes. Wardinski.
Yes.
Rowley.
Aye. All right, that is approved. We now have before us the approval of the Bay County Recreation Plan.
Make a motion to approve, oh, this is a resolution, okay. Resolution 24-19, adopting the Bay County Area Recreation Plan.
Second.
2319, excuse me, I'm on the wrong year.
That's all right. 2319. Do we have amended motions for that? Very good. Just for those who remember, every 5 years we do these things, and every township inside the county that participates gives their input on this. So we have a county-wide program. Each township must adopt this recreation plan. So that is what we are doing today. Upon completion of that, we'll go to the county for its final approval, and then we will have our county area recreation plan. Is there any further discussion? Because we have a resolution, Ms. Sharon, may we yet again roll call vote?
Jaworski. Yes. Taylor.
Aye.
LaPlante.
Yes.
Cook. Yes. Wardinski.
Yes.
Bublitz.
Yes.
Rowley.
Aye. All right. Moving forward, we are going to do what we have to do statutorily, which is the approval of the resolution establishing the salary of the supervisor.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2023-20.
Mhm.
24, 20 or
23.
20.
They're all 23, yeah.
Establishing the township supervisor salary. Establishing the township supervisor salary.
Support.
Is there any discussion? All in favor with an aye, please? I'm sorry, resolution. We are spending money. Thank you.
LaPlante.
Yes.
Cook. Yes. Wardinski.
Yes.
Bublitz.
Yes.
Jaworski. Yes. Taylor.
Aye.
Rowley.
Aye. We now look for the approval of a resolution establishing the salary of the treasurer.
Make a motion to approve resolution 23-21, establishing the salary of the treasurer.
Is there any discussion? Ms. Sharon, a roll call vote, please.
Cook. Yes. Wardinski.
Yes.
Bublitz.
Yes.
Jaworski. Yes. LaPlante.
Yes.
Taylor.
Aye.
Rowley.
Aye. We will now ask for approval of a resolution establishing the salary of the clerk.
Make a motion to approve resolution 23-22, establishing the township clerk salary.
Support.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Sharon, may we roll call vote, please?
Wardinski.
Yes.
Bublitz. Yes. Jaworski. Yes. Taylor.
Aye.
LaPlante.
Yes.
Cook. Yes. Rowley.
Aye. All right, we will now look for an approval of a resolution establishing the salary of the trustees.
Make a motion to approve resolution 23-23 establishing the township trustees salaries.
Support.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Sharon, if we can have a roll call vote, please.
Bublitz?
Yes.
Yovorsky?
Yes.
Taylor?
Aye.
LaPlante?
Yes.
Cook?
Yes.
Wardensky?
Yes.
Rowley?
Aye. All right, we will be asking next for an approval of a resolution for the 2024 general appropriations.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2324 for the 2024 general appropriations. Support.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Sharon, may we have a roll call vote, please?
Yovorsky? Yes. Taylor?
Aye.
LaPlante?
Yes.
Cook?
Yes.
Wardensky?
Yes.
Bublitz? Yes. Rowley?
Aye. All right, we will next be looking for an approval of a resolution for the 2023 millage tax certification for fire department operating millage.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2325 to establish the 2023 millage tax certification for fire department operating millage.
Is there any discussion? Ms. Sharon, another roll call vote, please.
Taylor?
Aye.
LaPlante?
Yes.
Cook?
Yes.
Wardensky?
Yes.
Bublitz?
Yes.
Yovorsky? Yes. Rowley?
Aye. We'll be now looking for an approval of a resolution for the 2023 millage tax certification.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2326 to establish 2023 millage tax certification.
Support.
Is there any discussion? Ms. Sharon, yet another roll call vote, please.
LaPlante?
Yes.
Cook? Yes. Wardensky?
Yes.
Bublitz?
Yes.
Yovorsky? Yes. Taylor?
Aye.
Rowley?
Aye. Next, we'll be looking for the approval of resolution for annual street lighting special assessment.
Make a motion to approve resolution 23-27 for the annual street lighting special assessment.
Support.
Is there any discussion? The only discussion I'm going to have is the fact that these dollar amounts have gone down with the fact that we've been getting the LED street lights versus the old-fashioned ones, so it's not often that we can tell we the people, hey, the bill went down, so that's exciting news. So any further discussion? Ms. Sharon, may we roll call vote that, please?
Cook? Yes. Wardensky?
Yes.
Bublitz? Yes. Yovorsky? Yes. LaPlante?
Yes.
Taylor?
Aye.
Rowley?
Aye. All right, we are now down to our last item for new business, which is the approval of, and I want to make sure I get this dollar amount correct, $7,743 for the purchase of a Western salt spreader. So I guess what is prudent here is to have a motion, have it seconded, and then during discussion, our building official will educate us on this fine piece of equipment.
I'll make a motion to approve a purchase of a Western salt spreader for $7,743.
I'd like to support it, but I'd like to change it to not to exceed 8,000, and that's what he's going to discuss.
Okay, so not, I will make that change,
Yeah.
not to exceed 8,000.
We have an amended motion. Can we get a second for this?
That was my,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guess I will second it, amending it, if I can do that.
Sharon, do you have all of that? Excellent. We will now open up discussion. Mr. Mark, please.
All right, so I wanted to come tonight to explain to you the first numbers I passed out, which came in your packet, was for $6,780. Upon looking into this a little further, I realized that this one here did not have a vibrator option on it, which keeps the salt broke up, so they don't have to climb up in the back and it gets hard to start chopping at it. So I wanted that added. That was an additional $445. And then looking at the old one, the existing one that's on the truck now was purchased, best I can tell, in 2008 for $100 from Sequin Lumber, so I'm assuming it was purchased used back then. That's why we're replacing it. It's aging. The motor quit working on it. They were able to get the motor running again, but instead of waiting until it breaks down again, we can still sell it as is. But part of selling it as is I have to remove the existing trailer hitch off the truck because it's all part of how the salt spreader mounts on there. It's on there today. So to sell that whole package, I need to put a new trailer mount on the pickup truck. So that is the additional $506 you see here at the bottom to go along with it. Some of this money we're going to recoup. We're going to put this on the auction site like we've done several other pieces of equipment in the last couple months. And instead of having it sitting around, going to waste, we're getting rid of this stuff. So we will get some of this back. But I wanted to explain to you, like I said, I think the vibrator option is a great plus for this. This should last us many, many years. The guys are no longer shoveling the salt into a bin. They will go over to the county. They'll get 1.5 tons of salt at one time. Last them probably most of the year, depending on how much snowfall we have. And no more shoveling. It's got covers on the top that close it up. I just think it's going to be a much better piece of equipment than what we've been using in the past. In the past, our old hoppers held about, I can't remember, like 11 cubic feet, where this holds 1.5 cubic yards, which a cubic yard is 27 cubic feet. So it holds a lot more salt. Just makes the operation a lot quicker, a lot smoother. So, but I wanted to explain to you why I changed the price from what came out in your packet, and those are the two things. I didn't get this to you earlier. It just came to me about 4:30, so I printed it out. So that's why Don was putting in there for the no more than 8,000, but I do have our final cost on that sheet I passed out to everybody. So.
The only thing that I'm going to add, what's nice about this versus what we currently have, it's a self-contained unit, so all that salt goes into this box and then it has a lid on it. What we currently have is a pile of salt that's put into the back of a pickup truck, and then it has a visqueen or a tarp that's put over it, or sometimes the tarp will blow off if it's windy. And usually when we're out putting down ice or salt, it's usually during a weather event, so all of that salt's getting wet and it just turns into a mess. So this is a lot better, and we can drive this whole unit right over the road commission. They will dump that salt right into the hopper, close up the lid, and we are good. And we maybe get 2 fills and we may cover us the whole season. So
One more thing I'd like to point out is in the summer months, this does just slide, the whole unit slides out of there. We now have cleaned up the building out the landfill, added some lights to there, so we got a lot of storage in there, so that's where it'll be stored at in the summer months. So it's going to be a nice unit that, like I said, we drop in the pickup for the winter, pull it out for the summers, and use the truck.
is there any direct questions for Tim? Any further discussion on this?
It's a safer way to go anytime you don't have somebody shoveling, or actually that vibrator makes a big difference too, because I've had both, and having that action instead of trying to chop at it, that alone is much safer, and that's what we want for our people. So.
I also like the added capacity, because we don't just salt the parking lot here. We have Station 6 to maintain, plus we have the boat launch that's maintained, because that is used all year round, not just in the summertime. So this just makes a lot of sense. And that previous unit, I can say, is definitely fully appreciated. So any further discussion? Ms. Sheeran, may we roll call vote this, please?
Bordenski?
Yes.
Bublitz? Yes. Jaworski? Yes. Taylor?
Aye.
LaPlante?
Yes.
Cook? Yes. Crowley?
Aye. All right, I am now going to open up the floor for public input on anything that you would like to speak about. All I ask is that you just sign our register with your name and your address. Mr. Commissioner.
Merry Christmas to all. Got a couple little things that happened. Tonight we passed our budget. Fully funded all of our departments, no layoffs. So the cuts we did were like from the wish list. Some took some didn't. Other than that, everybody's happy. There was a lot of stress at the county for the last 2 weeks, wondering what was going to happen, but everybody's at ease now, so we're all set with that. Another thing, next few weeks, Commissioner Millette and I will probably be on the board. We're going to be voting on selecting a contractor for an animal shelter coming up very soon. Also, we're going to be looking for RFPs for our new health clinic, the whole Art Van building. That's coming up in the next month or so. Other than that, and also thank you for approving our rec plan. So that's all I have.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else?
Thanks for keeping us in line in Bangor Township when you're making your votes. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Madam Commissioner.
Hi, I have a question for you. When we were discussing the salary resolutions, you picked up your phone, like you took a picture of me sitting over there. Did you take a picture of me in
Took
this
that.
office, in this meeting?
This
Took a
is
picture
not
of both of us.
this is
Listen.
not a back and forth. This was simply me responding to Mr. Barsha. And I was just saying I'm in a meeting, and this is me proving that I'm in a meeting. So,
Well, any photo that you have taken on your phone of me sitting in this meeting, if you reprint it or use it in any public fashion, I am not giving you my permission to do that.
this once
And you
again
could
is
have
not
texted Mr. Barsha that I was here if that was your concern.
for the good of the order. There is no photo of you, and I did indeed text him. of that.
Okay.
I'm in
Well,
a
you
board
didn't
meeting.
need to
Once
put-
again, this
Okay,
is not a
perfect,
back and forth, so
perfect.
let me
All
assure
right.
you that we did not.
Okay, just clarifying that because the phone came up. I want to ask you about the Fire Department Infrastructure Planning Committee. I was on the planning committee, and as a township trustee, and when I left, I told you that I wanted to continue to be on that as a public, private citizen in Bangor Township. I've never received any information from you that I have been removed from the committee, nor have I received any information about any committee meetings. So I would like a response to that, not here, but from you after, at some point from the meeting. Because there are politicians on that committee, from what I remember, and there's also people from the public that were able to serve. That's all I have. Thanks.
Very good, thank you. Anyone else?
My name is Pete Chorva. I'm at 807 Bay. And I think it was back in August I was here talking about blight problems. And I filled out the form of 14 junk cars, boats, and things on Bay Road and Shady Shore Drive. So I did get a call from a gentleman, I'm sorry I cannot remember his name, that yes, he went around and talked to these people, gave them a notice, and 21 days is what they had to move those things. They're still there. So has any citations been given out? Because that is the next, according to the ordinance, of the blight ordinance of, I think it's 132, after you've been given a notice, if you don't move the cars to the vehicles, then there is a citation. And whether that citation is added to your taxes or what, but it should be collected. Excuse me. And that's kind of my biggest thing is, so what has happened? I'd like to have that gentleman call me back. I'm sorry, I still can't remember his name, whoever is in charge of blight. Because he was very nice, and we talked that day, and I told him I would take full responsibility of turning people in. It doesn't even have to be him, because I live in the area. I want it cleaned up. It looks ridiculous. And it shouldn't be that way. It's a very expensive property out there. So, and we probably pay a little more taxes than anyone else does, so I really would like that moved. Those that have moved, wonderful. Good for them. It looks much better. There are those that, whether they just totally ignored this, are the worst. And 793, the Bates property, very bad. 2 junk cars and a trailer without any tires on it, junk all over the yard. Why? Why is that there? Shouldn't be there. So that's all I got to say. And I just hope that we can get it cleaned up. Luckily, I'm going to Florida for the winter. I hope when I get back in the spring, something's done. So, thank you very much.
Very good, Pete. Thank you, and I know this is not a back and forth, but please give our office a call tomorrow. We'll update you as to the location on that
All
particular
right.
property.
Thank you very much.
Is there any other public input? Mr. Willett?
Yes, Mr. Molly. So you are giving each other a $15,000 raise, right? turns out to be, that we had voted in.
Once again, it's not a back and forth statement, Mr. Wolf, I will say your figure is not correct.
Is that gonna be enough to take your vacation? You only work 4 days a week. You gave yourself 5% raise a while back. Now you work 4 days a week. You're gonna start working 3 days a week, or you're gonna still work 4? Is that gonna be enough to support your girlfriend and your ex-wife, or take your kids on vacation to Florida? We gotta pay the taxes, you keep raising our taxes. What's that special assessment? What's that? They don't tell you what it's for on our taxes we just got. Mine's almost $300 and some special assessment. What's it for? Nobody knows?
Call
If
the
you
office
call us,
tomorrow.
we'll tell you tomorrow,
We'll
we'll
tell
look
you.
it up on your tax bill, but I don't know
Everybody's got
everybody's
it.
special. I don't have everybody's special assessment memorized.
They all should be the same.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Call tomorrow, I'll be happy to detail it
I
out
will.
for you.
I'll come over tomorrow.
Is there any other public input? Very good. Hearing none, and Commissioner Millette, somebody will be reaching out to you. I'm not the chair of that committee, but we'll make sure that your request is taken care of. Once again, I do not like this to be a back and forth. This is public input. Your opportunity to address this board, not to go back and forth. The last thing that I will say under public input before we go into announcements and adjournment, if either of you or any of you are interested in hearing more about my divorce file with the county, I'd be more than happy to discuss that with you outside of township business. So I will just leave that at that, and I will thank you.
Yeah.
A couple of announcements. First off is the BCTOA is tomorrow evening meeting in Williams Township. If you have not yet RSVP, please get with Madam Clerk as soon as possible on that. A couple of meetings moving forward. We have the Zoning Board of Appeals will be meeting on December the 19th at 6 p.m. Our Planning Commission is going to be meeting on December the 20th at 6 p.m. And the administrative offices are going to be closed for the holidays on the 21st, 23rd, 28th, and January the 1st of 2024. I can't believe we're saying that already. Is there any further announcements or business before this board? Other than that, I would love to hear a motion to adjourn, please.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor with an aye, please. Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you all and have a very Merry Christmas.
Was this better than Uncle Cole last night? Yeah.
No comment. No comment.
It was better.
There's a reason for that. Because they all work together.
Okay.
Absolutely.
They work together.
We've
Colin
got lots of litigation
That's what I'm
going on
kidding.
all over.
You know, we were trusting
Including Zimmer Variety.
We all work
Our
together.
systems are not very fast at pushing us through.
You have
So
that recorded?
Oh, I do.
Everybody.